Good morning. This is Ron. Welcome to Story Time. Good morning. This is Wednesday, January 24th, and this is my bonus episode of Story Time. And today I wanted to talk about briefly my understanding of what I know about the greenhouse theory, the greenhouse gas theory. And what the thing that I know about it and that applies to global warming is that carbon dioxide is not and cannot be a greenhouse gas. And the reason that that is so is because the greenhouse gas theory started in the 1800s when some scientists found out that uh, in the troposphere, which is 8 to 11 miles high in the sky, that certain gases get trapped. They get trapped up there, and apparently part of the function of having those gases get trapped is to make sure that the Earth maintains a certain temperature. It's to help regulate the temperature of the Earth. Otherwise, without it, a lot of the heat of the Earth might escape into space, and the Earth might end up being a much colder place and less hospitable. So now we know also then about carbon dioxide that it is 1.5 times heavier than oxygen. We know that intuitively. When you blow up a balloon and then you tie it off and you let it go, it doesn't sail off into the upper atmosphere. It doesn't go off up into the troposphere. It might hang in the air for a second, but it falls to the ground. Okay, so we know, and we also know via science that carbon dioxide is 1.5 times heavier than oxygen. Since it travels along the ground, there's no possible way. It can't be two things at the same time. It can't be traveling along the ground and getting stuck in the troposphere 8 to 11 miles high at the same time. Now, if you want to talk about a greenhouse gas, or if you want to talk about what constitutes or what kind of a gas is a greenhouse gas, it would have to be something that's lighter than air, something like methane. My understanding is methane's lighter than air, and methane is something that could get trapped in the troposphere. Hydrogen, helium, any type of gas that might be that is, as a matter of fact, lighter than air, then could get trapped in the troposphere and would be then constituted as a greenhouse gas and might then theoretically contribute to global warming. So that's my little deal. So every time you hear somebody saying, "Oh, well," about talking about the carbon dioxide and carbon dioxide footprints, it's irrelevant because carbon dioxide is not, has not been, and never will be a greenhouse gas. So tomorrow I am going to do part 2 of How Intelligence Works When It Does by Herbert E. Meyer, which is an article in Imprimis, which is a publication of Hillsdale College. So until then, thank you very much for joining me and have a great day.